Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Zoho Bookings. You're going to learn how to use Zoho Bookings step by step for beginners in this tutorial. We're also going to be taking a look at a general overview of what Zoho Bookings is, and of course, it is a free online appointment scheduling software that you can use for your small business that's intuitive to set up and book appointments and schedule meetings accordingly for your clients and whoever you're going to be meeting with. This can help you save time on the phone calls, back and forth emails, as you can see here, and those repetitive tasks. You're able to let customers self-schedule so you can grow your business and better manage things. And the other nice thing about this software with Zoho Bookings, it is also integrated in the overall Zoho software suite. And again, they do have a free version of Zoho Bookings. And if you guys do want to follow along with this tutorial, you go and check out that first link down below in the video description. That's brentvalesky.com, and it will take you right over here to Zoho, where you can get started with Zoho Bookings for free today. Again, that's at that first link down below in the video description. And before we dive into things, of course, I do want to mention, if you could smash that like button, it really helps out the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into Zoho Bookings. So we're going to be taking a look at the pricing, pros and cons, and really everything you need to know about Zoho Bookings. We're also going to be doing a dive into, again, how to use it and taking a look at the software in just a moment. So without further ado, looking at Zoho Bookings, essentially what it allows you to do is you're able to customize your overall availability in your business and set up and schedule those meetings accordingly based on your personal availability and setting up that self-booking portal that's really easy. So all you have to do is share the scheduling links via email, as you can see here on screen, and then you can click those scheduling links and it will take you over to a booking page where your client or customer can easily book and schedule an appointment, and boom, as you can see here, the appointment has been made. So pretty easy step-by-step process. Again, in this video, we're going to be going through the booking page and getting set up with a booking app, a booking page through Zoho Bookings for your business. And the other nice thing about this too is you can also collect payments too as well through this if you're interested in collecting payments as well through your booking app. So as you can see here, it then gets added to the calendar automatically. And they do also have an app available on iOS and Android as well. So they do also have a 15-day free trial on the paid plans, but again, they do have a forever free plan as well. So do keep that in mind depending on which version that you want to use. And without further ado, of course, talking about the different versions, let's dive into the pricing plans. Now, again, this pricing is subject to change depending on when you're watching this video. Be sure to check out Zoho Bookings page. Pricing page to get the most realistic and up-to-date pricing. Again, I always have to say that disclaimer because pricing is always subject to change, but they do have a forever free plan. Let's go ahead and start with that first here, just so that you guys know they do have the free plan, so you can get set up for free. This is not just a free trial. They do have a free trial for their basic and premium plans, but if you just want the forever free plan, you can also see that here with one staff member. If we take a look at the complete feature comparison, as you can see here, they do have the forever free plan. It's unlimited amount of customers. The only issue with that, though, for some people is you can only sell one service. So if you only have one service to sell or to book, then that's fine, right? But you can also only do the one-on-one service booking, and it is just one calendar connection per staff member and only one workspace. So you can have unlimited customers, but on that free plan, you are a little bit more limited in terms of the online bookings. You also don't have the integration with Zapier if you do need that as well. You can still do easy, scheduling, invite multiple guests, manual bookings, confirmations, things like that. You still get the, email notifications and all that. You just don't get some of the additional, extra Zoho syncing features. That would be more so on the premium version if you're interested in that. And you also do not have online payments available on the free version or the basic version. You do need the premium version for that. So do keep in mind, if you need online payments, you might be better off looking elsewhere for other booking app alternatives. Do have a lot of other booking app videos and appointment scheduling software here on the channel, so be sure to check out the channel and look for some of those other videos and tutorials and software reviews as well. But if you don't really care about payments, then Zoho Bookings could be a good option for you, because if you don't really care about it, then it doesn't really matter that's not on the free version. If you're just looking at something that's going to be easy to get set up with, they have a free version and you can quickly set up a booking page. So without further ado, let's go ahead and actually take a look at the booking. Of course, they do have monthly billing, annual billing if you do want to save a little bit of money. You can also add additional workspaces if you need to, if you have more than than one business or brand that you're going to be doing, do just keep in mind it is per staff member per month, so it is billed on a per seat basis. So if you're going to be running quite a large operation, that is one thing I do like about Zoho Bookings in general, is it is built for scale. So if you do have a larger business or you're planning to grow out your business beyond just like one person, Zoho Bookings could be a really good place for that, given their more premium tiers as well. So taking a look here at actual Zoho Bookings, this is what it will look like when you get signed up with Zoho Bookings. Again, if you want to follow along, you can go check out that first link down below in the video description. So as you can see here, they're like, tell us about your business. So you enter in your business name. So I always go with Joe Schmo as the business here. We have America, New York time zone. You would select your time zone and currency. They do have a lot of different currency options in here, so they are a pretty global option. That's one other perk to Zoho in general, not just even on Zoho Bookings, but they are a pretty globally friendly company in terms of currency options and different payment gateways and all those kind of things if you are getting set up with that. So we go ahead and click next here. We have the hours of availability, so you easily set if we just want to go 9 to 6, or maybe we'll go 9 to 5, and we have on days Monday through Friday. You can also toggle on weekends if you want that, or you could just take off Friday. So maybe 9 to 5, Monday through Thursday, depending on whatever your availability is, you can set that up here. And this is just the quick setup, of course, of the bookings page. So, and then we can create a one-on-one service. So 30-minute meeting, duration 30 minutes. You can also set this to 1 hour. So you can set up the minutes here and the hours here, again, all the way up to like a 24-hour, which would be insanity. So you could call this like 1 hour consult or something like that. 1 hour consultation, something like that. Go ahead and click create, and then this will create the booking page to show you what it looks like. Of course, they do have that GIF on their homepage that we already looked at that does give you a good basis of like what the booking process looks like for customers. So as you can see here, now we have great work. We're ready to take appointments, 1 hour consultation. And then we can see the booking page link. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, and we can go ahead and book a sample appointment just so you can see what it looks like for Joe Schmo's Zoho Bookings page. So as you can see here, this is the booking page. So book your appointment in a few simple steps. Choose a service, pick your date and time, and fill in the details. So we have the 1 hour consultation. We have my username in here already. And then we have the date and time. So let's go ahead. Of course, it is only Monday through Thursday. So maybe we schedule this out like a couple weeks in advance or something. I don't know. Let's just go with the 14th of January, Eastern time zone, 9 a.m. Let's go with, as you can see here, you can see the breakdown. It does break down by morning, afternoon, and evening. So these are in 15-minute intervals by default. You can change a lot of this too in the settings. If you want to drill down into some additional settings within Zoho Bookings, you can also do that here. But I do like how they kind of break these out by like morning times, afternoon times, evening times. Pretty simple. We're going to go with like 10 a.m. and then all you have to do is click book appointment. Now this is where you would then enter in like your name, email, contact number, so you can actually schedule it. Again, if you have those details, that is where you'd want to enter it in as a guest. Now you can also, depending on what version you use, you can also create like customer accounts and sign-ins as well, or you just have them opt for guest, and then they just type in their name and email and phone number so that they get the notifications, especially via email, even on the free version, that they have successfully booked the appointment, and then that everything is ready to go for them. So that's what the overall booking summary would look like. If we go back to Zoho Bookings, as you can see here, this is what it will look like. Now, of course, we have not actually set any specific appointments. You can also add in manual appointments here. If you have appointments that maybe you're importing, or if you just maybe have someone who manages adding appointments for you. So you have like the booking page for people to self-schedule, but you do also have the ability to add in manual bookings and select those services, so that maybe, again, if you have staff members, they could just have one login and they could manage the bookings page for your business and brand. So if we go through here, of course, we need to select a day in the future because we can't do something in the past. We have evening, 4 p.m. Customer, you can go ahead and enter in new customer. So all you have to do is add in their name. So we can say this is Sally or something like that. I don't know. We can go ahead and add that in here. You can assign the staff member or select random staff. if you want to pick a specific staff member. This could be really good if you're running sort of an operation where, you have multiple staff members that you're going to be selecting, things like that. You have a lot of customers. Maybe you have someone at the front desk setting appointments. This is what they could use to set appointments for you. For your brand and business, which that is one other perk about Zoho Bookings. Again, like I referenced at the beginning or earlier in this video, that Zoho Bookings has the size and scale for larger operations and handling lots of bookings. This is just one more example where, because of the Zoho software suite and the way that Zoho does their apps, they have things built out so you can have lots of customers, just a very scalable system and overall database that you could then, if the future you may want to connect to other Zoho apps, you could always upgrade to the premium versions and then connect across multiple different channels. If you also want like a CRM tool or other more advanced business operational tools, you can also do that here with Zoho, which is one other side benefit of using a platform like Zoho Bookings and getting started with Zoho Bookings. So you have that availability to grow if you want to in the future as well. Or you could just use this app just as it is. It just depends. But that's one other side benefit I did want to mention, because that's not necessarily something that every different company has to offer. A lot of other booking apps, they are just a booking app purely. They don't have any other software that they have in their suite. So that's something to consider. So all we have to do then is select send notifications for customer. You can also add appointment description. Maybe we're going to say this is a wash and rinse or something. I don't know. And we can go ahead and add the appointment here. And now the appointment has been scheduled on December 25th from 4 to 5 p.m. We have Joe Schmo. Booking ID is set. Customer is Sally. Again, this is free, so it has not. We don't have payments added here, but you would see that there, payment status, and if it's paid. This is just a free one. You can also click in here and see the to be paid total if you have a payment processing added, or that's something that you need to add here. You can easily see that inside here in terms of status, reschedule, cancel. If you need to edit the notes, you can do that here, as well as the booked on time. So you can see when it was booked and the duration and the service. You also have some additional info if you have anything there. You can also opt to reschedule something. So if something needs to be rescheduled, you easily come in here and cancel it. So this is really sort of like an enterprise style list here that you can really go through and manage all the different types of appointments. You can keep adding manual ones if you'd like to add more manual appointments there. You can also break things out by the month. So you have per month, you can see like, there's no upcoming appointments. We have December, we have the one upcoming appointment. You can also see the overall estimated revenue. I know that my camera is covering this right now, but you can see estimated revenue in the corner here underneath my camera. It's very similar to the total appointments where you have completed, yet to mark, ongoing, and upcoming appointments. You also have estimated revenue. So that could be something nice if you do want to see sort of those types of things here, especially on a month-to-month basis. If you have a lot of appointments set up, this is a really good tool. You also have a lot of additional filters, so you can set up multiple different workspaces. Maybe if you have multiple different business locations, you have services, so you have all the services that'll be listed here, staff members, status if it's upcoming, no show completed, and if it's paid or a free thing, or if it's payment failure, paid, due, in progress, all those types of payment statuses that you can see here. You can also select the calendar view if you have that set up here. Again, if you do need that, we're just going to go back to the list view for December. You can also set that on a per day. So today, obviously, we don't have any appointments. You can set this on the per week or per month. We're just going to keep it to the per month because that's how we have it currently set up. And we can also view the services tab. This is where you can go in and edit the specific services if you want to make them public, private, active, not active, include buffer time. So this will automatically add some buffer time to your invite so you don't have appointments running like back to back to back. Right now we have 0 minutes of buffer time set, but you can add pre and post buffer times, which is really nice that they have this option here. You have the price that you can set. So maybe let's just say this is like a $200 consult. You can then add that there. You can see the reference color for the specific service, and you have preferred meeting modes. So you also have specific locations and meeting modes. This is set as a one-on-one appointment. So you can really get a good detail as to what else you might want to edit with a specific service. Maybe if we want to add some buffer time, we could add maybe like 15 minutes to prepare, 10 minutes, 5 minutes to prepare. Let's just go with like 10 minutes of pre-buffer time. You can also go for post-buffer of maybe like 5 minutes just to cool down or something. I don't know. Depends on how you want to go about doing things. But you can set those and work those in here. You can also add additional services. Now, some of these, again, like I mentioned in the free version, you just have the one-on-one simple one. If you do want group booking, resource booking, or collective booking, that is available on the paid versions. But so you do have those options there. You do also have the staff list here, so you can go in and add like staff information as far as the contact numbers, emails, all that kind of stuff here. If you want, you can also edit the working hours of specific people. If people have special working hours or if they're going to be unavailable, you can easily add in the working hours unavailability here so that things are automatically blocked out. Again, this is more pertinent if you have a lot of staff members. If you're a smaller business, like just one person, it really doesn't matter a ton, but it is nice that you can add these here too, just so you can sort of set that up ahead of time so you don't have to deal with double booking and all those kinds of things, or booking when someone's not actually available, right? You can also share a customized personal booking page for a specific person or a specific staff member. So maybe if you're running a salon or something like that, you could have multiple different people set up in here, and then they can book directly from a certain booking link. You also have booking page settings, so you can edit the overall page layout, add some logos, a title, and really edit the page elements here. Again, we're just going with like the default booking page look and feel. You can also embed this as a digital widget here too, if you would like to add like a widget to a website or something like that that you have already. Or you can just opt to share the link directly. You can kind of go with a couple different options here as far as the overall page layout, the default or sleek look. So very easy to get set up there. We also have, of course, the specific user profile and then the booking page. Right now, again, we just have that one here. If we go back to it as well, again, this is what that booking page would then look like with Zoho Bookings. So, pretty easy setup in my opinion. There are also some additional reports that you can come in here into settings if you do have, revenue based on your business. Again, we don't have any revenue in here, but they do have revenue reporting if you're interested in that as well. You can also edit overall general settings of the business, so you can add like contact numbers, things like that for the Joe Schmo business, which is separate from specific staff member booking pages and things like that. So if you want to do that, you can easily go in and go to a specific person, or you can even just go to the overall bookings page here. Again, because we only have the one person and the one console, it's just going to automatically default to that. But if you did have multiple, then you would be able to select there between the multiple different options. So you have roles and permissions, privacy, security, custom labels, in-product notifications. You also have, again, working hours and some basic business information inside there. You have the different workspaces. So if you do have multiple different locations, that's what I would set the workspaces as, is for multiple locations. You also have your customer list. Again, you can see like total visits, overall revenue from specific customers, which is pretty cool. And then you also have some additional like resources if you want to add something. This is like a manual resources if you have information that you need to put in here, maybe for staff or internal use. You can add that there. And as you can see, it's pretty simple setup here, right? You have your bookings, you got the booking page where people go in and book the appointments, and then things are set inside here as to where they're going to be set up. Now, I would recommend this generally more so for people that are going to be doing in-person businesses with like physical bookings, because it doesn't necessarily set things up as easily for people using like online meetings and things like that. I would say Zoho Bookings is more built around like physical brick and mortar locations and having people come in and meet at a specific location. And again, you would need to set that up here inside the settings if you wanted to set specific locations. Again, I did not add any specific address or things like that, but generally Zoho Bookings is more so for like, okay, you're meeting with a person, more so in-person type meetings versus like a lot of like the online meeting type things. That would more so go with Zoho Meetings, which is actually a separate app. as well. So if you want to check that out, that's more so for like software video conferencing type meetings, whereas Zoho Bookings, again, is more so for like salons or physical brick and mortar businesses. Maybe you have multiple locations, lots of staff members. That's really where Zoho Bookings shines, in my opinion, overall, as sort of like what the software is best built for. So guys, I hope you found this tutorial and this video helpful, taking a look at the overall Zoho Bookings app and what I think about it. I think it's pretty good. You know, I would recommend you guys check it out if you would like to. Again, you can check out those links down below in the video description. You can go down there and it will take you over to Zoho, where you can then check out Zoho Bookings for free today, again, at that first link down below in video description. If you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.